Yeah, overall, using Awakened Belinda definitely would be very useful. I'm definitely building Awakened Belinda on my main account, so hopefully I'll be able to use her for this. We have the Duskwailer in the Nightmare Corridor, so I'm going to look at her skill starting with the Unshaken Vow. When Duskwailer uses a skill other than her normal attack in the absence of an Oath Bearer, she will select an enemy hero to be the Oath Bearer, prioritizing the hero in the center of the backline, followed by the hero with the highest attack rating. The Oath Bearer's attack rating is increased by 50%, and their tenacity is increased gradually over time. When the number of targetable enemy heroes on the battlefield is greater than or equal to 2, the normal attack of Duskwailer will not target and deal damage to the Oath Bearer. So the Oath Bearer will have an attack rating increase and a tenacity increase, which sounds pretty powerful. And the normal attack of Duskwailer will not target the Oath Bearer if the number of enemy heroes on the battlefield is greater or equal to 2. And the second skill is Dancing Shadows. Duskwailer dances with her sword, dealing damage 2 times to surrounding enemies. When the number of targetable enemy heroes on the battlefield is greater than or equal to 2, Dancing Shadows will not target and deal damage to the Oath Bearer. So dealing damage with her sword here 2 times to surrounding enemies also looks like something very similar to the first skill, where if you have enemy heroes greater than or equal to 2, the skill will not do damage to the Oath Bearer. And the third skill we have is Undying Oath. Duskwailer appears on the right of the battlefield, then moves toward the Oath Bearer's phantom on the left of the battlefield, holding a bouquet of flowers. Each time she takes damage equal to 2% of her max health. When she starts moving, is about to move toward the Oath Bearer's phantom, or during her movement, she charms the Oath Bearer. If the Oath Bearer's tenacity is strong enough to resist Duskwailer's charm, she stops moving and enters a sorrowful state for 5 seconds. Damage received while in the sorrowful state is increased by 100%. If Duskwailer has moved to the front of the Oath Bearer's phantom, damage she receives in the next 5 seconds is reduced by 50%. So it looks like you need an Oath Bearer that has a very strong tenacity, so the person in the back middle of your formation should have strong tenacity to stop the Duskwailer. And if the tenacity is high enough, she'll be in a sorrowful state and she'll be able to receive a lot of damage here. But if she moves in front of the Oath Bearer's phantom, she will receive less damage. So yeah, make sure that you stop the Duskwailer from moving in front of the Oath Bearer's phantom. And the fourth skill that we have is Swirling Grudge. Duskwailer's resentment clumps into a cloudy mist, terrifying all enemies except the Oath Bearer. She then performs her sword dance, dealing damage to nearby enemies. She also receives a shield worth 5% of her max health, which lasts until the end of her sword dance. While the shield is active, damage received by her from the Oath Bearer and from other enemies is increased by 100% and reduced by 90% respectively. If the shield is broken while active, all enemies are immediately released from their Terrify effects and their energy is fully replenished. Meanwhile, Duskwailer enters a sorrowful state for 5 seconds, during which the damage she takes is increased by 100%. So doing her sword dance, also receiving a shield, also terrifying the enemies with this cloudy mist as well. Also, it looks like the damage received by the Oath Bearer is increased by 100% and from other enemies is reduced by 90% while the shield is active, if that's what I'm reading correctly. Also, we have the Sorrowful State again down here. Looks like the same effects for the Sorrowful State. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the leaderboard. I want to see what team formations they're running in here. I'm going to look at the top of the leaderboard for a little bit. And let's just see what the top of the leaderboard is running. I believe it's this last one. Yeah, the Duskwailer. Let's go ahead and see here. They're running the Awakened Belinda with Saurus, Rosaline, Palmer, and Rain, and it looks like they have the Owl here as well, the Flutter Plume Owl. And let's go ahead and look at some. Let's look at the top 3. I want to see what the top 3 are running here. Awakened Belinda, Saurus, Rosaline, Palmer, Rain with the Flutter Plume Owl again. So the same formation here, and the third in the top of the leaderboard here. Let's go ahead. Probably going to be the same, and yes, it is the exact same here. So it looks like this team will do the best for this so far, at least. I'm not quite sure if we'll see a team change here, but let's go ahead and move down here. I want to look at sort of the bottom of the leaderboard as well. See if there's any difference. Okay, I'm going to look at the person that's at the top 100. So we're a little bit down here, a little bit down from where we were. And let's see what they have. They have the Awakened Athalia with Anasta, Rosaline, Palmer, and it looks like Screg here as well with the Flutter Plume Owl. So the team does change a little bit down here. So it looks like multiple teams can be run in here, just in case if you don't have the heroes. Some of the heroes there, like Awakened Belinda. You do need Awakened Athalia for this one, though. And at the very bottom of the leaderboard, the top 200, let's go ahead and see what this one has. And let's go ahead and see here. This one has Halus, Rosaline, Awakened Belinda, Palmer, and Rain with different beasts this time. This one has the Talisman. So a little bit different of a team, bringing Awakened Belinda back. Yeah, it looks like Awakened Belinda will be a very useful hero for this one. And if you do not have Awakened Belinda, maybe Awakened Athalia could be an option, but that's also an Awakened hero, so yeah, overall using Awakened Belinda definitely would be very useful. I'm definitely building Awakened Belinda on my main account, so hopefully I'll be able to use her for this. Hey, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Also comment what do you think about the Duskwailer, and there will be a video on screen right now that YouTube thinks you would like to watch next, so go ahead and click on that video, and thanks for watching.